4 people injured in Arabi. 10 people had to be rescued. One of the hardest hit areas. St. Bernard hit twice in one calendar year. Let's go live to Cassie Sherm. She is in Arabi with more, surveying all the damage.
Well, Travers, a lot of people in this area say they're feeling very thankful because the winds and the shaking of these houses, they just were falling apart. In fact, trees were splitting in half. That's just how strong this wind was when we were going through this. You can see walking down the street here on Community Street, near Community Street, fences down, power lines completely toppled over. A lot of the community members in this area are really just trying to assess the damage around these homes. Fortunately, no one was hurt in this area, and that's one of the things many people are counting their blessings for right now. But it was very scary. A lot of people were jumping into bathrooms trying to take cover. As they said, they could hear it almost sounding like a train going right above their home. And you can even see damage to this home right here. I was talking to the homeowner here, and he was telling us during Katrina they had to raise the house because this house was completely devastated. Well, then came the next tornado that we recently had in this area. It devastated again. Another time it's being hit, at least this time it's still standing, so they're very thankful for that. But you can see right down the street here, people are just cleaning up, and that's going to be the big thing. Tomorrow's the cleanup process, and it's really not safe right now to be cleaning up because of all these down power lines over here. And you know, you just never know what you're going to run into. One of the things that the homeowner was telling me about is just to show how strong this wind was, the branch that basically slammed in this car, it broke it right there, taking off. I mean, definitely did not want to be in the way of that storm. Now, police officers and sheriff crews are going through this area. They're trying to make sure people are being safe, and so they're just really patrolling. And I think that's the thing, is to make sure that no one's getting in harm's way and staying out of the way of Entergy. We're expecting to get power back in this area around 8 o'clock. We're hoping that's the case, so they are diligently working on that. But again, very, very fortunate. No one was hurt. We were being told that there's about 10 people that were rescued in this area, in this parish area. So that's one thing that people were going out of their way. Once they figured out they were safe, they were helping other neighbors. So it was neighbors helping neighbors, but also law enforcement helping those neighbors as well. So guys, we're going to continue to keep going down this way, and I'll send it back to you guys. Reporting in Arabi, I'm Cassie Sherm. Back to you.
Yeah, and just to point this out, Cassie, you were not far from where that March tornado touched down. So a lot of those people already rebuilt a couple of months ago, and now they're dealing with this again. We'll see you during our extended coverage in just a little bit.
Yeah, so sad to see this. Double whammy for a lot of people there, so definitely thoughts and prayers for those folks. Also wanted to just give this quick information for St. Bernard Parish, because Guy McGinnis said if you need help, non-emergency phone number here for you. If you have anything that you want to ask for help or assistance, then you can call 271-2501. For emergency, obviously call 911, but if it's not, he said to call 271-2501. Again, 10 people injured. Some of them were in wheelchairs, some were trapped, others were ill, but some minor injuries reported in St. Bernard Parish. Fortunately, nothing major there.
Yeah, we have crews fanned out everywhere. Take a look at this video before we get back to our live crews. Incredible video from Billy Rochelle. He tells us he was inside the circulation, Sulla. Fletcher interviewed him back in March. This is by Jean Lafitte Parkway by the Florida Canal levee, where the levee breached back during Hurricane Katrina, right by the observatory and where the March 22nd tornado came through. You can see right there, just amazing that this gentleman stayed inside his house, Sulla, and captured this video.
Yeah, you know, when you saw those tornadoes touch down today, Travers, they looked so ominous. And when you saw the transformers blow, power going out, it was so scary to see. And you heard a lot of these residents tell our reporters how scary it was when they were seeking shelter in their bathtub, in their closet, trying to protect themselves with blankets and mattress. The force of Mother Nature, unfortunately, we're seeing it twice, a double whammy for many of these families. So it's so sad to see. Right now it's dark, but when day breaks and when the sun comes out tomorrow, we will have a better idea of the scope of damage. A lot of these shingles and roofs were damaged, but with the rain that we got today, you can expect, Travers, that the damage is going to be bigger than what we're seeing today. Usually the damage, it looks like there's just a roof damage or a tarp that blew off, but with the rain and the mold that may form, it's going to be a bigger damage than you see at nighttime.
Yeah. Also, let's talk about Jefferson Parish and Gretna. Sulla, we talked to Mayor Belinda Constant. She tells us she feels like the damage in Gretna was actually worse than Hurricane Ida last year.
And that is a scary situation because Ida was really bad last year. Right now we've got Fletcher Mackel
He's in Gretna.
in old Gretna. And a lot of the area she talked about Fletcher, she said it was where they have the Gretna Fest.
Yeah, that's where we are right now, in that area, Sulla and Travers. I'm going to step out of the way. You can see one of the homes that we found here. 9th Street seems to be the area that was hardest hit. The home that you're looking at right now lost its roof. The roof was completely ripped off of this house right now. The people that live there have some friends visiting, and they are taking what they can, clothes and other prized